Hi, happy Thursday. Today I wanted to talk about 15 things you probably do not know about me. Unless you're close to me, then maybe you do. Well, to start off, I was born in Denver, Colorado. I was born and raised here by my parents, and finally moved out of Denver 4 years ago now. My parents divorced when I was 9 years old. That was hard. I had to learn to be like kind of like momish. When I was with my dad, I had to help raise my sisters, or at least take care of them. Learned how to make dinners, which actually really helped me. My dad is a great cook, so I spent a lot of time, because he would work during the day, so he'd be home with us at night. Spent a lot of time like figuring out meals to make with him, trial and error a lot of the times. Or if I had really cool recipes I wanted to try out, I'd try it out on my dad and my grandpa. They were the perfect critics. They would eat it no matter what, even if it was a little burnt, and they'd give me really good input on what I could do better next time. I have two younger sisters, so I am the oldest. Woo, woo. I'm the oldest. My middle sister is about a year and a half younger than me, and then the other one is 7 years younger than me. So the 7-year one difference there, she looks up to me a little more than the other one does. We actually were a little more close than the middle one and I, which makes it hard sometimes. Having three girls makes it incredibly hard because of competition. Everybody wants time. Everybody wants dad's time, mom's time, or just in life, like, oh, I'm doing this or whatever. And instead of just enjoying life and talking about it and being like, hey guys, guess what? I got this thing going on or whatever. It was really hard with three girls being very competitive. So when I was right out of high school, so like that winter out of high school, I got pregnant. At least it was not in high school. But I got pregnant and I had my daughter right before my 20th birthday. That was a hard struggle. So just getting out of high school, learning kind of like what I wanted to do with my life. I started college, didn't really know what to do, so I took some prereqs to kind of get an idea. Was a little rough. I would not suggest having a baby young, although now that she's older, it's really great. I love my relationship with her. Things are really good. So another interesting fact, when I was maybe 5 or 6, whenever you start t-ball, I started playing sports at a young age. So I played t-ball all the way up to Little League softball, all the way to varsity team in high school. That was my thing. So I did tons of softball events. I played volleyball. I think those are really the only two sports that I tried. I had no desire for soccer. Like, I honestly did not want to do soccer because it's constant running. I hate to run all the time. Like, it's just not something I want to do. So I did not do soccer. Volleyball wasn't so bad because you just stand there, and like I did that in middle school. You stand there, hit the ball, and then you're good to go. So that was fun. I do not like to wear makeup unless I absolutely have to. So being a girl and being semi-girly, like I still have my tomboy times, but honestly, I don't like makeup. Like you can tell I have no makeup on. It's kind of oily, but I have a little moisturizer. I always wear moisturizer. A moisturizer that has some SPF in it. That made my skin a little oily, but I absolutely hate to wear makeup unless I have to. It makes my skin break out. And you can kind of see it right here. But I have an event on Sunday that requires me to look nice, pretty, makeup, so I'm trying not to wear any makeup until that time. I am pretty simple and easygoing. Like, you want to go somewhere for dinner? Sure, let's go. I don't really care. I go with the flow for the most part. Sometimes I will kind of like put my foot down and be like, no, I really would rather do this instead. But most of the time, I am just simple and easygoing. which makes it really easy for my fiance. Sorry, my phone keeps slipping. Another fact about me, I do acting and modeling on the side. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll actually see some of the pictures that I post from my modeling jobs. I did post one acting job up there. I don't always get the reels from it, so I don't have anything to post. But I love it. I work with an agent occasionally on all the acting stuff. I go to as many auditions as she sends me. It's awesome. I love it because you can be yourself, but then you're learning to be another character as well. Like something I've always wanted to do, acting and the modeling, you know, just being you, having fun. I am a big fan of health, anatomy and physiology, all that science stuff, but I hate taking science classes. I like learning all about it. Like when we did the cadavers, that was interesting. It stunk a little bit. All you have to do is like, they tell you to stick some like Vicks up your nose, but then you're just smelling the Vicks and it really doesn't help make the scent go away. But I had so much fun doing the cadavers and like peeling back the skin and seeing all the different layers. Like to me, that's fascinating. And I know to some science geeks that that's fascinating as well. And some people think it really sick and they just want to throw up, but it really is interesting. And it's, your body is interesting altogether because it's like, you get to see why certain systems function the way they work, or when you're feeling certain ways, you have certain outcomes. Like the whole thing, I love altogether. I think that's why I went into healthcare. My favorite colors, if you ask my best friend, she'd say black. I wear mostly black, but I do that because it's slim fitting. I like neon colors though. I like bright colors, and I do that mostly so like if I'm out in a crowd, you can find me. But I love like bright pink, bright purple. I love blue, like this green here. I love it. That's why I bought it. I had to buy the bright colored. I also wear a lot of black. I have a lifted Wrangler. I'm absolutely in love with my Wrangler. That thing, I got that. So interesting story. I actually didn't want to get a Wrangler. When my daughter was like 2 years old, I went out and I bought me a Dodge Avenger. Absolutely loved the vehicle because it was very spacious. She was able to like jump in the back, have fun, whatever, because she was so little. Well, one day while I was sleeping, I was at my fiance's parents' house. He has really good hearing. He heard a car accident out front, and to me, I didn't hear anything. And he asked, and I'm like, no, just go back to sleep. Like, I'm sure it's fine. Like, whatever. Go back to sleep. Well, he went upstairs to check it out, and I'm glad he did, because some lady fell asleep and she hit a few light poles and then went through the fence and through the grass, and finally my vehicle stopped her. So she hit my vehicle and knocked my vehicle 10 feet. And no, luckily she did not get hurt. She fell asleep, so something happened there. I don't know. She worked night shifts and was driving home in the morning. So my Jeep got totaled. I was sad at first because I'm like, oh, my baby, like it's my Jeep. But I'm also happy that nobody got hurt. My daughter wasn't in the vehicle. I wasn't in the vehicle. It was a blessing in disguise because then my fiance talked me into buying a Jeep. And since I got that Jeep, I am absolutely in love. He has lifted it for me. He has a 2.5-inch lift, I believe. We have light bars on it. Like, I've decorated inside a little bit to be more like Wonder Woman, who I absolutely adore. And I just love it. Like, I take it off-roading occasionally with him. I like driving it more so because it's so high and I don't have to worry about being so low to the ground. I don't have to worry about potholes or hitting anything. I can just drive over it. It's probably not a good thing, but I like doing that. Especially in the snow. You can do all these fun little turns and everything with it. Besides my Jeep, I like the fact that I don't have to worry about it being as clean because it's rugged. Like, that's what a Jeep's for. It gets dirty on the outside, I don't worry about it. It's dirty on the inside, I'll clean it up later. And it's perfect for my dog. Like, I have a husky and he loves going on drives with me. Like, he is sitting right next to me right now. Like, this dog, he follows me everywhere. He, I think, has abandonment issues. I got him, he was a rescue dog, so there might be something there, but I love taking him for drives and for runs and walks. He's a really bad walker, not a bad runner though. This past year, here's another interesting thing. This past June, I finally graduated with my bachelor's degree. It was a long time coming. I also, at the same time, got my associate's degree. So I have both of those under my belt and I'm good to go. It is in healthcare. It's healthcare administration and management. So I'm kind of happy there. Something I love, healthcare. Another thing that goes with my Jeep, I absolutely love being in nature. I love being outdoors, going on hikes, camping, fishing, like all of that. I won't grab the fish unless I have like something to hold the fish with. My grandfather used to take a little cloth or something, I think it was like a towel, and I'd pick it up with that because those things are slimy. Like, they'll fall right through. And I love eating them, so I really would rather not have to take more time than I need to get them. But I absolutely like being in nature, taking pictures, hiking, just challenging myself and just enjoying it and all the smells. It's just awesome. The last little bit for you, dark brown is my color. I did have my hair black for a little while. I've had my hair blonde. I actually had my hair blonde underneath it, and my agent had me dye it back, which was sad because I really liked it. But I'm loving the all dark brown. It does have a little hint of highlights occasionally and a little red, so that makes it fun. But I hope you enjoyed learning these facts about me and know a little bit more about me. If you have any questions, or if any of these facts, any of these tips, things you resonate with, you have the same thing, let me know in the comments. Like, let's talk about it. Or if you think you have a few more interesting things that I would like to know, leave it in the comment. You can also follow me on social media if you'd like. I am on Instagram at re_re.fit. I have a Twitter account. I've got like all these different accounts you're more than welcome to follow me on. But if you'd like to see something else or have a suggestion on what you'd like to hear, what you'd like me to post next, please leave it in the comment or direct message me. You can email me and I will do that for you. All right, well, have a great day.